Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am refreshing my guest room. I plan on doing a few minor tweaks in hopes to refresh and brighten up this space. Here are some before shots so you can see what I'm working with. The first thing we're going to be doing in this room is putting the TV on the wall, and then we're also going to be installing one of those in the wall boxes that the TV can plug into. Let me give you a closer look at what we're using. I purchased both of these at Menards. We decided to get the fixed one as opposed to one that pivots because this room is extremely small and there's really not a lot of places you can be and not see the television. So we got the cheaper version of the fixed. And then this is the box that goes in the wall that the TV can plug into. And then there's not going to be any cord showing from the top of the fireplace up to the television. The first thing I'm going to have to do is remove the television and all the stuff on top of the fireplace and also the sign. And then we need to figure out where we're going to hang that television.
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you.
All right, we are taking the base off of the television first, and then we're going to hang these brackets somewhere in here on the sides. And then we're going to figure out where it lies on the wall and hang this guy on the wall. So this should be fun.
Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing.
He is just adding all the screws back in the holes so they don't get lost, and we can have them when we put the bottom back on again.
To be expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we do.
To find exactly where we need to hang it on the wall, we found center of the wall, and then we measured up from the bottom of the television to the bottom of the bracket, and then we made a line on the wall for that, and then it should be fairly easy to hang everything off of that. Okay, you can see center of the wall and also the bottom of the bracket, and that is right where we're going to hang this. We got the bracket installed and also the little plug that goes below it. He just tied onto that outlet, which is going to be blurry. Sorry, there's an outlet down there and a whole lot of mess. So I'm going to get to cleaning that up and we're going to install the television. Yay, that project is complete. It looks so much better. I love having it mounted and the fact you can't see any cords. So that was a success. This next little project that I'm going to be working on, I'm really nervous about, and I don't know why. So I'm just going to take a chance, and I'm going to paint this wood ledge alabaster, which is the same color as all of my trim in the house. I do eventually want to trim out all of my windows, and they will be alabaster at that time. So I'm going to go ahead and just paint this and see if I like it. I'm just going to take a microfiber cloth and wipe down all of this board that I want to paint, make sure it's nice and clean, and then I'm going to tape off all the edges that I don't want white.
I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down here, you make me smile.
This is the paint that I'm using. It is an exterior paint, but it's a paint and primer in one, and it's what I have in the right color. So that's what I'm going to be using today.
You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are the solution.
We got the first coat on. It may take about 3 coats. The sun has now decided to shine, so it's kind of hard to see. But yeah, I think 3 coats is what it's gonna take.
Reason why I feel like I can fly. Thinking about you day and night. I love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down here, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are.
This has brightened up the space so much. I really, really love it. Probably gonna have to do all the windows now. So add that to my project list. While I was painting this and letting it dry, I was kind of messing around with my nightstands a little bit. Let me show you what I've been doing. I had thrifted these nightstands a few years ago, and they've actually seen several different colors of paint, but I think I'm liking this combination the best. I am using some stain over the top, and I'm loving how that's looking out. Let me show you what it looked like before. Here's the before, which is fine. I really wanted to tie in my headboard and the fireplace a little bit more with these nightstands. So yeah, here is the before and then the after. What do you guys think? Do you love that? I do, and I think I'm going to get started on that other one I just showed you before we do the room reveal, so you can see how it ties into my headboard. These are the supplies I'm using. I'm using the minwax gel stain in the walnut finish and some painter's tape, gloves. I am also using a chip brush. That way I can get the stripes that kind of mimic wood grain. It is now day 2 and my nightstand tops are dry, thankfully, so we can get started on the rest of the room. I managed to pull my big bed out so I could get behind there. I have some screws and stuff and other nails I need to pull out and fix those holes and then add more nails. Let me show you what I'm putting up above there. This chalkboard sign was above the television, and because we mounted the TV, it didn't look quite right. So we are going to hang this above the bed up there. I think that'll look really, really cool. This is actually just an old dresser top, like from a 100-year-old dresser. And this is the top part of it. And then I just did the chalkboard thing underneath of it, added some D-rings, and I think it turned out really, really cute. I didn't really want to mess with the actual top in case I added it to a piece of furniture later on. This doesn't have any effect on that, and it'll still work. And also a little info on my bed. I actually made this headboard, and I'm toying with the idea of making one for my master, but I don't want it to be matchy-matchy. I kind of wanted something a little different in my master, but we'll see. I'm still on the hunt for furniture. I have not seen exactly what I want. This is way too funny. Sadly, the spackling is going to have to wait because mine is frozen. It's going to have to thaw out. I went and checked the temperature out in the garage, and it is 16 degrees. It was 6 degrees a little bit ago outside with snow on the ground, and it's not supposed to warm up at all this week, so it's going to be a lot of fun dealing with the snow and the cold. Yay, got my picture hung, and my spackle thawed out, so I was able to put some spackle up there. I do need to still sand that and paint that, but I hung that chalkboard picture the same way I hung the big wagon picture in my master. I will link that room refresh video below in the description box just in case you guys missed it. But yep, on to sanding and painting those blotches now. It has been a couple of days since I last was filming in the guest room here. I am still filming in here. I'm up to the decor stage, and I kind of had a dilemma. It's like, do I go out and buy a few new pieces for my guest room, which isn't really being used right now, or do I save that budget for my laundry room? So ultimately, I decided to use what I already own in this room and save my budget for the laundry room. So the only two new things that I have purchased for this room were for the television, and that was to install it onto the wall and also the box in the wall so there's no cords hanging down. A lot of these pieces are very unique because they're DIY'd or they were purchased a few years ago. So I will try to link what I can for you.
What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. Fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream. if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Dreaming of you.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video, but don't click off yet. I have some after pictures coming your way, but I actually am really happy with the way that it turned out. With just a few minor tweaks in this room, it really did change. I swapped my wall decor around, I lifted the television up off the fireplace, that was a huge one, painted the windowsill and stained the dresser tops. Just those little minor details added so much, so I am super thrilled. Please give this video a thumbs up and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I have more videos coming your way, more room refreshes, and hopefully that laundry room that I was talking about. I'm really wanting to get started on that. So you guys go and have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!